Hello and welcome back to this Trails from Zero Let's Play with me, SLJ RPG. In the last episode, we defeated Zin and he tasked us with the mission of finding out who truly sent the letter and what their motives are. So here we are today at the performance to see what is going on. So let's, without any further ado, get into it. Right, Golden Sun, Silver Moon. Please enjoy. Are we going to get a cinematic? The land of Ra, an ancient kingdom that prospered under the blessings and love of the divine goddess. Ever since the birth of Ra, the decision of who was to rule the country was held in the hands of the soaring dancers known as princesses. These princesses entrusted the will of the goddess, brought to light that true righteous ruler of Ra by competing at the Star Sanctuary. However, ulterior motives lie in wait, leading influential figures to support different princesses, treating the holy ceremony as a trivial game. At this time, the Sun Princess, renowned as the greatest dancer of their era, arrived at the Star Sanctuary. There's always a play in these fucking games. Always a play. Is spinning seen as acting here? Right. It must have started. The enthusiasm is electrifying.
It's a shame. I would have loved to have been able to watch it too. I'm jealous of the first.
I'm not sure about that. I can't imagine it's easy to focus on security while amazing play is being performed. I feel like we actually got the better of the deal, to be honest.
You may be right. Shall we stop patrolling? Let's stay out of the First Division's line of sight. Only peek at the audience from time to time.
Good call. It's Lloyd. Can you guys hear me? Loud and clear, boss.
Has it commenced?
Yes, we're about to start patrolling inside the theater. You two keep a close watch on the perimeter.
Roger. The site has graciously offered his assistance, so we'll be fine.
How generous of him. I'll give you a call if we spot anything fishy. Don't let the play distract you. We want the First Division to steal the spotlight, eh? Hey, you don't have to worry about that. Let's get started, Al. First, check in with the staff and see if they notice anything out of the ordinary.
Understood.
Okay, stuff. No suspicious stuff has happened. Everything looks good in S section. Don't know if we have to worry about Dudley in there. You're right. Let's head to the next area. Okay. So, Ernest is fine there, so let's go check out some other stuff. What we can do is pray for their success. Okay, nothing in here either. That way is blocked. So, we should be heading... Okay, we should struggle there. This is the last place to look. Okay, so we've looked around there.
Does that mean? Yes, should conclude the first act.
Thus the Sun Princess, supported by the mighty tribe of the Sun, had to be opposed. In response, a new princess answered the call and entered the celestial ceremony. She was known as the Moon Princess. Effectively splitting the covenants of Ra in two, she was raised by the tribe of the Moon. Much prefer this one. Sounds like the second act is starting. Rix is giving it her all.
True, her debut scene was met with thunderous applause. Should we make another round?
Definitely. Okay, I'm gonna check down here first. Hiding pastries again. This feels like the danger area. Yet another example of his iron will. Okay, let's try here. This side looks good, but I think the officer assigner has got a little preoccupied. We are in the middle, everyone's bound to be captivated. I don't know if that's true. Or he's going for an attack on the mayor. I can't see anything unusual. My worry is about the guy up top, really.
And that's the end. These things are starting to heat up, aren't they?
Are they? Are they? Was it simply a whim of a goddess, or perhaps a bit of mischief? To surprise her, the Sun Princess learned the Moon Princess was not a stranger, but a younger sister separated from her at a tender age. Unaware of this revelation, the Moon Princess faced her sister with a cold, hostile spirit. The distraught Sun Princess, concealing her true identity with a gown and a mask of white, beckoned the Moon Princess to the forest ruins. It was there that the two sisters, pure in their youth, would secretly dance and play under the thick forest canopy. I wonder if this is based off a real folk tale. But yep, here they are, they're jumping. Yes, the jumping is beginning. Yes, a spin. And a jump, a cross, and a spin. And a stop, and a spin. A spin together. Third act is usually where things start turning around for the protagonist, right? Audience seems to be eating it up.
I know I am. It's rare to see this marvelous, more or less. Now, if it only end without incident.
Yeah, I sure hope so. Even if it means that we don't catch the culprit, it would be for the best. I'm going straight up here. I'm going straight up here. Nothing suspicious. Officer aside, looks like Ernest is paying real close attention. He stays on his toes. I don't know about that. He's being preoccupied too. Looks like Dudley is interested in the play after all. Let's make him neglect his work.
I can hardly believe him. Bet there isn't a soul who will be unmoved by Arkansas's performances.
I don't know about that one. Dwight. We're gonna go this way. Check in with the lady. There we go. Large thud from the dressing room earlier. Okay. Yeah, my main worry is the dressing room area now. There he is, enjoying it, Mr. Dudders. We should focus on patrolling. I've already patrolled everywhere. Okay. The end of the third. Final act begins. Okay. What's the final act gonna be? The dreadful conspiracy existed only to drive the young sisters apart. Despite knowing the sad truth, the sisters chose to compete against one another. Because after all, they were princesses. Dancing was their everything. Only one could become the shrine princess, carrying the will of the goddess on their shoulders. Their affection for one another strong. They even fell in love with the same man. Their rivalry burned bright with the passion of understanding, like Ra had never seen before. Two princesses, storing their passion in their hearts, then travelled down to the Star Sanctuary, ready for the fated ceremony. Some like hard, slight techno-y vibes underneath it all.
Phew, thank Adios. Looks like play is gonna wrap up Accident 3. And then we didn't even notice anything suspicious during our patrols too. Lloyd, Elie. What's going on? Is something wrong? Well, you see, one of the attendees has been behaving unusually for a while now. We only just realized she's not on our guest list. What? Where is she? Upstairs, on the right, in the back. Seems she's slightly observing the S-section seats. Got it. Go check it out right away. Stay here and wait for our return, sir. Of course. This way. No way. Is that how I think it is? Grace, okay. Why doodles have to pick this spot to patrol? It's the perfect spot to wait for my big scoop, and he is ruining it. He's totally gonna catch me once I start firing off my camera. Hey, Grace. Lloyd? Elie? What in the world are you doing here? That's supposed to be my line. What are you doing here, Grace? You don't have a ticket, do you? Nope, but I have my reasons. I have stuck in here using a little trick up my sleeve. What was that exactly? Keep this a secret, will you? Long story short, I slipped in with a dry cleaning and voila, I was home free. Are you kidding me? Why did you go that far? Well, simple explanation for that. You see, all the friggin' tickets got snatched up by the other CNS journalists. I had to take a peek at the private show, but I was following another story at the time. What was I supposed to do, not watch it? Still, it doesn't make it right or illegal. It's a real hassle, you know that? Come on, guys, we're all friends here. How about we go watch the rest of the play? It's finally reached the long-awaited climax after all. If we don't see it, we may regret it for the rest of our lives. You could have just waited for the public show like a normal person. Besides, you sure you're the only reason you're sneaking in? You're not the one who sent a threat letter, are you? Threat letter? What the heck are you going on about? I thought it was kind of strange to see Dettles patrolling the theater. Oh, it has to do with this letter, right? I think she's our culprit. I don't think she's our culprit, Lloyd. Yeah, I figured. Wouldn't have to ask. Doubt Grace would even take things that far. Even me? Isn't that sort of rude? It is. Is it? You literally decided to sneak in a private performance or a big scoop. Reminds me, you mentioned that you were following another story, right? What's it about? My lips are sealed. Wait a second. First Division here because they're keeping tabs on him? Drat, I thought I was the only one to have picked up on it. Him? Are you referring to Yin? Oh, the heck's a Yin supposed to be? Does that have something to do with that Fred lady you're freaking out about? Forget about it.
Listen up, Grace. I'm gonna need to tell me everything you know. If you don't, we'll have to take you in for trespassing.
Whoa, isn't that a little cruel? You and I are buddies, right?
Sure, but we need to know there's some sort of clue, no matter how small it is. So please, Grace, tell us.
Fine, you're serious, right? I'll spill the beans, but are you sure you want to talk about this in front of Elle?
Why would we not?
Is there something wrong with me being here? Whatever. Just brace yourselves, okay? The scoop I've been chasing involves a dark rumor about the mayor's secretary.
What? You can't be serious.
I think his name is Ernest. Either way, he's extremely dangerous with a capital D. He's supposedly been secretly embezzling funds from the mayor. And here's the kicker. He's been covertly scheming with the Imperial faction Diet members. You think he's trying to off the mayor? Nah, probably too far-fetched.
Of course.
Lloyd, I just had a thought. If Grandad were to be killed under these circumstances,
the culprit would easily slip out during the commotion. So as long as no one witnessed the crime in action. That's it. That's his plan.
Wait up.
Okay. Oh god. What?
Dudley, what?
Anyway. Isn't this the police officer who was watching?
It is.
What the hell are you doing here? What? We'll talk later. Elie, we're going in.
Let's hurry.
Oh. Damn.
Grandfather.
Damn it, he has a gun. What the hell is this?
Who would have thought you would show up in a place like this? This must be the goddess's idea of a blessing. Why? Why do you do this? You're always there to support Grandfather, so why?
The betrayal. We're cut from the same cloth, Elle. You have no idea how fed up with the Crossbell 6 situation. In the end, man only pursues true change when obeying the will of the one stronger than himself. That is why I had to act. So that's the reason you've impersonated Yin and sent the letter to Fred and Ilia? You made us believe Yin was behind everything, all while plotting the mayor's assassination from the shadows. Damn it, that's what's really going on. If you enjoy playing this little game of yours, you may hail from the First Division, but in the end, you're just a two-bit detective. Be it Revanche, Hayu, or even the real Yin, if he actually exists, there's nothing more than puppets dancing in the palm of my hand. Put the gun down, slowly. You can still get off with attempted murder. Don't take it any further.
Don't take it any further? Isn't that not my line? The life of this old naive man, the mayor of the Crossbell State. I could end it with one swift pull of this trigger. Stop this!
Pulling the hostage card, are we?
Surely you don't want our dear Elie to witness the moment her grandfather's brains splatter on the floor, right? So how about you ingrates line up on the wall there and stay out of my way?
I'm having trouble figuring out your plan. The moment you step out of this theater, there'll be nowhere to run. Shut it! Just do as I say! Bastard.
Good you have ears after all.
Now, hold up my end of the deal. Now to hold up my end of the deal.
Grandfather.
Hold it. We won't escape.
Okay, are we teaming up with Dudley? Ernest is fast.
He's moving so quickly.
Randy, brace yourselves. Mayor Macdowell's secretary is headed your way. He's our man. Take him down.
Gotcha, we'll get him.
Ernest, very well then.
Where do you think you're going?
This man is the culprit behind the series of events?
Randy, Tio. Oh, thank goodness, you managed to catch him. Yeah, it was lights out for him as soon as I saw him pull out a gun. Good call.
That aside, why haven't you joined forces with Four Eyes from the first?
Who do you think you're calling Four Eyes? Explain yourselves now. What is the meaning of all this? You've been brought back up. What exactly were you planning? Well, you see.
The hell? You can still move?
As if I could be taken down so easily. I will be the next mayor. With Speaker Hartman on my side, the next election will be a landslide. What? Don't mess with Zeit. Is that your damn mud?
A distinguished performance, Zeit.
Give me a break. Ruined by a literal glory hound, eh?
No, that'll be my job. Where did she come from? You can never let our guard down.
You again. Would you kill her to stay out of the police's business for once?
Unhand me at once. I'll definitely be. I'll be the next male.
Interesting. He's a fencer. Why did we not fight him? Abraham Lincoln vibes. Wasn't he assassinated at a theatre? Nicely done. Who is the man they're supposed to be in love with? That's what I want to know. Is it meant to be the man in green? A smash success.
That was amazing.
I'm thoroughly impressed as well.
Grandfather, you're awake? Thank adios.
I'm perfectly fine, El. It's unfortunate what just happened, but I intend to experience the performance with my own two eyes. This is my way of paying respect to the wonderful people of Arkansas.
Grandfather.
Your Honor, sir. What a way to go. A glamorous stage and intrigue behind it. To smooth new stage show from Arkansas as a private performance captivated the audience with aerobatic performance. Act 2 followed with a new face, Rixia Mal, who stunned the audience with her majestic and expressive dancing. Together, the atmosphere they generated, the audience was delighted. I felt like I was witnessing the rebirth of Arkansas. Blah blah blah. While the drama unfolded on stage, a more real one unfolded behind the scenes, as the police discovered and foiled the attempt of the assassination of Mayor Elie Macdowell in the balcony during the private performance. An official statement has been issued regarding the incident. The official word is the suspect, Mr. Ernest Rice, Macdowell's former top aide, arrived with the mayor to watch the performance. He smuggled a gun and a dagger past the security officials and attempted to use them to assassinate the mayor. What motivations? He served as mayor's top aide for many years and was known for his honest personality. Why did he commit this crime? In gathering evidence, we discovered that the illegally misappropriated mayoral funds had connections with specific representatives. Additional evidence suggests that he planned to run for the next mayoral election, speculated that he committed the crime to try and obtain political position himself. However, the police had taken over the investigation, so the true motives will likely remain confident. Behind the suspect's arrests, they became aware of the assassination plot in advance, deploying a security team inside the theatre. The team was fooled by the suspect's clear diversion. However, a newly commissioned special support section, conducting their own independent investigation, were able to thwart Mr. Rice's plot and save the mayor. A detective from the 1st Investigative Division said, "No comment. I cannot divulge more than what has been publicly disclosed." A moment of arrest. After the incident, Mayor Macdowell decided to take a vacation. He was permanently injured, the stress in his mind and body was immense, so he made the decision in consideration of his old age. We are glad the mayor is safe and sound. It's unclear how long the break will be. Our anniversary festival is approaching, and all of us in the newspaper pray for his quick return to duty. Yikes, things really got out of hand. Most of the public should be in an uproar right now.
Considering the mayor was the utmost assassination at the debut of Arkansas's new show, I would imagine so. It's the ultimate scandal.
Hey, at least we can take comfort in the fact Mayor Macdowell is getting a lot of support from the citizenry. But surely the name of the Imperial faction died member that Ernest had ties with will make the papers, right? Probably be censored. Besides, wasn't the whole thing the product of the Secretary's lunatic going wild against his boss? Maybe so. There wouldn't be of any benefit to assassinating the mayor, as far as the Imperial faction is concerned. Then again, the assassination had been successful. They could have pinned it on Yin and by extension, the Republican factor, due to their connections with Haiyu. Hey, you might be onto something there.
Pardon the interruption, but was Ernest not acting sort of strange? It was as if he lost his sanity, or perhaps lost control would be more appropriate.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Either way, I can't help but wonder what happened after the 1st Division took over the investigation. Well, as for Ernest, he's in a state of total shock, can't even speak. Mind control, Ouroboros. Chief. Oh, look inside. Where's Elie? You're saying he's so messed up they can't even interrogate him? Yep, since they ain't making progress with him, they decided to go ahead and chuck him in the clink. Last I heard, they thought of calling in a church counselor or something from St. Ursula to asking someone from St. Ursula to examine him. Yeah, it might help. That aside, you've already become quite the celebrities, haven't you? I was in the department today. I got to witness the Fox showering the SSS with praises. Boy, you should have heard him.
No way. I find it hard to picture.
Vice Commish Jackass decided to flatter us? I'm thrilled. Hey, it wasn't only him. The entire force had something good to say about you guys. Actually, I take that back. 1st Division didn't really say much, but I'm sure their opinion of the SSS is a bit higher now. So some cheer, you earned it. Yeah, we'll try.
How can we be happy at a time like this?
Yeah, trying to think about how Mademoiselle Elie is feeling right now.
Seriously? Tomorrow's far too early for you to return to work.
It's nothing more than a bruise and a minor sprain. 5 days of rest have been more than enough. Worry not, I have recharged my batteries.
Don't take this so lightly, Grandfather. Please think about everything that's happened. You no longer have Ernest and you could have died. Don't you think you've earned more than 5 days?
You may feel so, but the anniversary festival draws near. Duty calls. Cannot fall behind. Cannot abandon my role as Crossbell's mayor over a minor spat like this.
A minor spat? Grandfather, are you not in pain? Are you not mortified? Ernest was like a son to you, yet he betrayed you. So why do you continue?
If I told you it didn't shock me, I would be lying through my teeth. As I'm sure you've heard, Ernest has long been embezzling public funds from under our noses. Perhaps his actions were caused by extreme stress. Being trapped in his own mind caused him to go berserk. I do believe I bear some responsibility for not taking notice in the first place.
Grandfather.
Nevertheless, I am a statesman. I have sworn to serve Crossbell State, present and future. No matter what happens, it's my duty to uphold that oath and lead this state. This is a self-imposed commitment. I truly apologize, Elle. Much like 10 years ago, I was unable to stop your father, Ryan. Not only that, but my own daughter, your mother, left you behind. Yet as powerless as I often am, I continue to fulfill the role of mayor. Surely you must despise me, right?
There's no way that could ever be true. You're my hero. I occasionally keep in touch with Mother and Father. It may be heartbreaking, but I know I can overcome it.
Elle.
I originally joined the police because I wished to help you in my own way. I thought the different approach would be a good way for me to help Crossbell too. However, now that Ernest is no longer at your side, I was thinking I should retire from the police and assist
Spare me the nonsense. Of course.
Grandfather?
If you truly regretted the path you chose, surely you would have returned home immediately. That was not the case, correct? Imagine how insulting it would be to turn your back on the road you've taken. To your colleagues, to me, and above all, to yourself.
You
need not be concerned about me. I have more than a single secretary, and if necessary, I shall seek Helmer's assistance. However, the plan to retire as mayor seems to have been delayed, though. Suppose I've got another 5 years until I'm able to comfortably retire. Therefore, Elie, you must continue on the path you've chosen. At least until you become satisfied with all you've accomplished. Your indomitable drive toward that end motivates me more than anything else.
Grandfather.
Not to mention, if you hadn't intervened, I'd likely wouldn't be sitting here right now. Stand proud, Elie, for what you do and how you've grown. I shall continue to shine even brighter and reach new heights. Much like Arkansas's new play.
Yes. I, Elie Macdowell, will return to my post tomorrow and strive to make Crossbell a better place.
Interesting. Shit gonna happen at Hayu. Yeah, it appears so.
If the situation were to progress any further down the rabbit hole, it would have gotten quite messy. It was a close call. We were almost suspected of attempting to assassinate the mayor. Because of your connections within the Republican faction, the leader of the Imperial faction, Speaker Hartman, was likely the one to utter my name to that secretary. It's likely you learned it through Revanch's Don Marconi. I'm inclined to agree. I must say, I'm expecting the secretary to go as far as to plan an assassination, even though there's no mistaking his objective was to harm the Republican faction reputation through this. A problematic city. Putting that aside, do not lump us together. It's particularly irritating. Oh dear, how cold you are. Well, our ties with the members of the Republican faction can be severed at a moment's notice. As we previously discussed, our youth counter-offensive was launched after the festival. We'll leave the operation on the festival's final day in your hands, Master Yin. Very well. It's time. I'll be leaving. The ever-elusive phantom, are we? Time. What exactly time is it time for, I wonder?
Knew it. Been calling it from day one.
You're early.
There we go.
Ilya? What, are you looking forward to practice that badly? I call myself a dance freak. Were you always this dedicated? Still near on your level? Doubt I ever will be. You say that, your actions paint a different picture. You were just as excited for the prior performance as I was. Come on, Erixia, your acting is top notch. You've finally become a genuine rival for yours truly. Really? Well, true or not, I still owe everything to you, Ilya. Show me the light, opening your eyes to a path straying from the one I inherited. Though I suppose I should be grateful to the SSS this time too. Oh? Don't worry about it, it's nothing. Today's schedule is perfect in the third act, right? I do my best to keep up with you. Oh, you're up for it? Well, who am I to turn down a challenge, especially from you? Right, time for the public performance. I'll improve this scene 100 times over. Follow me? Of course.
If I know, Lloyd must know. But I think that's a good place to say, if you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.